Hi and welcome to the last in the Pilates on Holiday series. In this workout we're going to do a core and glutes session. I'm Louise from Studio 44 Pilates. Let's get going. So we're going to start on all fours and we're going to take it into a cat stretch. So make sure your knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders. From there we're going to tuck the tailbone under, let the head come down and just have a really good stretch. Come out of that, head up, bottom up. Good. And again, tuck the tailbone under, let the head come under. And just try and pull up through that centre and try and get into that lower back. And one more. Good. Excellent. Brilliant. From there, find your neutral, lengthen through the spine and lower those armpits. And we're going to take it into swimming. So we're going to lengthen one arm and the opposite leg. Use the glutes to lift it up and come back down. Breathe in to lift, breathe out to lower. Now you need to maintain your hips nice and square while you're doing this. So if you find this quite hard, slide the leg and the arm away and then lift, using the glute to lift the leg, the shoulder to lift, or the shoulder and the back muscles to lift the arm. And again, breathing out and take it up. Good. Woo. So really work through that center, just losing my balance then, and come up. And then do it one more time this side. Brilliant. Good. So nice and slow, because that just makes sure that you're working the right bits. This time we're going to take one arm and the opposite leg out and we're going to hold it here, using the center, lowering those armpits. From here we're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, use that center, 6, 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Good, so that's just working all those muscles in the back as you do it. Take it the other way. Lift up, use that glute, use that arm, lengthen through the fingertips and the toes, holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Brilliant, good. Take it into a tilt, a cat stretch and just come out of that and relax. Good. From there you're going to sit yourself down with your legs out in front. Get those inner thighs together, get those legs nice and long, flex the feet, arms out in front. Pull back through that center, look down at your thighs and lengthen those fingertips away from you. Good, so you've just taken that into a spine stretch. Sit nice and tall, sitting up on those seat bones if you can. And again, breathing out as you take it forward. Lovely. And again. Brilliant, one more. Good, so pull back through that center and take it forward. Ooh, and everyone's going to be very different. I'm quite stiff this morning, as you can see. From there, we're going to stay in this position and we're going to take it into a roll up. So keep the armpits lowered. I want you to bring that tailbone underneath you. Pull that pubic bone towards that belly button and roll down as far as you can without these shoulders coming up. From here, we're going to take it out to the side. Bring it back to the center and take it the other way, breathing out as you do so. Good. From there, come back up and sit nice and tall. And again, breathing out, lower those armpits, squeeze those glutes, take it out to the side. And again. Good. And come back up. And we're going to do one more. So make sure you're sitting nice and tall. So again, remember, you can pause me and do a few more if you want to. You don't have to do just a few of them. So if you want to work a little bit harder, then you need to do more repetitions. So coming up, sitting nice and tall. Well done. From here, we're going to take it into open leg rock out. If you've never done this before, then just take it into rolling back. That's fine. So we're going to tilt. We're going to bring that tailbone underneath us. Make sure we're working through our center. Bring one leg up bent and then the other. So you can stay like this if you want to. So you can make sure you're tilting, looking at your tummy. You're going to breathe in, lengthen the legs and come back to here. Now this is the basic way of doing it. We've got to remember when you're doing this, that when the legs go over a little bit straighter, that you're going to move more. So from here, you can keep those legs straight. Let's see if I've got it. Woohoo! Now in my head, my legs are very, very straight. Oh, lost it then. Good. So even we have exercises we're not so good at. Good. Breathing in, let's do two more. And last one. Oh, good. And relax. relax. Well done. So sit tall again, take those legs out in front of you as wide as your mat. And we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to take the opposite finger to the opposite little toe, lengthening as we do. Now, it doesn't matter how far you go. I want you to really lengthen, and I want you to keep both bum cheeks and both heels on the floor. Sit nice and tall. Take it the other way and take it down, pulling back through that centre as you do so. Excellent. Let's do 2 more each side. Breathing out as you do so. Really lengthen and back up. Make sure that backhand is facing away from you because it just opens up that shoulder a little bit more. Good. And relax. Well done. From there, we're going to take it into the clam. So we're going to come into this position, hips on top of each other, and we're going to keep the feet on the floor. Make sure that your hips stay on top of each other and you're just going to open and close. And this is a really good one for the glute, okay? If you can't feel it, just adjust the position you're in because it might be that you're not in completely the right position. Let's do 2 more. I want you to keep lengthening through that spine so that you feel the work happening here as well. If you're happy to lift the feet off the floor, keep the bottom knee on the floor and keep going. So you're breathing out, breathing it in, and you should start to feel that glute working. Let's do 2 more. Good. Hold it there. And then we're going to keep that leg bent, that top leg, we're going to take it up and down. Good. So again, still working that glute, and hopefully you're still lengthening through that spine, pushing down through that elbow. Let's do 2 more. Good. And relax. Well done. From there, we're going to lie on our stomachs and we're going to take it into the swan dive. So elbows as wide as, elbows into the mat, into your waist, sorry, hands a bit wider. Pubic bone to the floor, lengthen through the spine. So from here, you're going to keep lengthening. Now, if this is as far as you can get, that's fine, but when your glutes working and your centre working, you're going to come up. Keep coming. Good. And then back down. So everyone's got different mobilities and got different ways of doing this, but you want to glutes work, centre work, lengthen through that spine. Let's do 2 more. Good. And again, if you want to do some more of these, because it's such a nice exercise to do, then just pause me and do a few extra before we go on to the next one. Good. Lovely. Brilliant. From there, come back on your heels, have a stretch, nose to knees, lengthen those arms, and really enjoy that stretch. Good. Okay, then we're going to take it to the other side. So from here, elbow underneath the shoulder, hips on top of each other, legs together, and we're going to open and close. And I want you to really think about lengthening here. If you push down on this elbow, it stabilizes that shoulder, and that really helps. You might find this side works, it takes longer or is quicker to feel. Let's do 2 more. You probably noticed I'm not very good at counting. Bring the feet off the floor if you can and do 2 more like that. Good. Keep lengthening. Good. So this just makes it a little bit harder for that glute. Excellent. Last one. Good. And then keep that leg up and down and keep lengthening. So I'm still working my centre, but I'm also working down here. 2 more. 2, 1. Brilliant. Good. From there, lie yourselves down onto your mat and we're going to take it into shoulder bridge. So hips, get yourself into your neutral position, open up those collarbones for me, and we're going to push the lower back into the mat. We're going to peel that spine off. We're going to get those glutes working as we come up. Lengthening, taking the knees forward, keeping the rib cage nice and soft. So these glutes are working. In breath at the top and take it back down. So try and get each part of that spine back into the mat before you go into neutral. And again, come up, breathe out. As you do, good. In breath at the top, keep those collarbones nice and open. My glutes are working, my centre's working, and I'm going to come back down. Last one. Good. Take it up. Brilliant. And back down. Good. And then we're going to take it into our tabletop position. So we're going to bring one leg up and the other. Now you can stay like this. You can curl up if you want to. You can lengthen your legs if you want to. And we're going to take it into the 100. So we're breathing in for 5 flaps, breathe out for 5 flaps. And working through that center. So you don't have to have your head up. You can have your legs up. You can have your head down. Whatever you're used to doing, or if you want to start in this position and then take it down, that's absolutely fine. So breathing in and breathe out. Keep those armpits lowered for me. Good. And I did mention I don't count, don't I? So we'll keep going for a bit longer. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more lots. And relax. Just bring those knees to the chest. Have a quick stretch. Take that head down and relax. Good. Brilliant. I hope you really enjoyed that. So you don't need a big space. Just need to find yourself a patch of grass or inside somewhere. If you've got a mat with you, that's fine. But again, you don't need a mat. I really hope that you've enjoyed these few Pilates on holiday workout sessions. Please let me know in the comments below if you have. I would love to hear. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss another 10-minute workout with Pilates. See you on the mat soon.